So today we're looking at the concept of a ratio. A ratio is going to compare two numbers, but it's not going to use less than, it's not going to use greater than. So if I'm looking at this collection of objects, I'm looking at the stars and the arrows, and I'm going to say, hey, there are 4 stars and 3 arrows, and I want to record that a couple of different ways. We got to talk about the different styles. So to start off, let's talk about English style. So how you might write about this in an English class. If I'm interested in the ratio of stars to arrows, I'm going to go 4, and then I'm going to use the word 2, 3. It is really important that I do it in that order. So please notice I got stars 4, arrows 3. If I want to do the same thing, and now what I want to do is I want to talk about the ratio of arrows to all shapes, then I've got 3, 2, 7. And again, very important that I keep the order. Arrows first, that's the 3. All shapes second, that's the 7. If I'm going to do this instead with science style, then what I need to do is not use words, but I'm going to use a symbol instead. So the ratio of stars to arrows is going to be 4, and then I'm going to use that colon, 4, 3. Ooh, very scientific. And if I do that again, the ratio of all arrows to all shapes is 3, 7. So it's really important. I don't use the word 2 anymore. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm using these colons to indicate the ratio. And finally, if I want to do things math style, our favorite style, of course, then I want to write things in terms of a fraction. So if I want the ratio of stars to arrows, what I want to do is I want to write 4 on the top of my fraction and 3 on the bottom of my fraction. And if I'm talking about the ratio of arrows to all shapes, then I want 3 on the top of my fraction, and the denominator will be 7 for all shapes.